Would you like to improve your football skills in Nintendo Switch Sports? Well, I'm Wes, and this is Bert, and we'd like to give you our Nintendo Switch Sports tips to help you become a pro at the football. Score goals like this, and get the wins. Don't just chase the ball. You'll notice a lot of people just chase mindlessly after the ball. Now, whilst it's useful to have some teammates going after the ball, it doesn't need all four of you. Instead, if you notice other teammates are going for the ball, let them. No point in you all crowding round, as there will be no one in a decent position on the field. Try to anticipate where the ball will go instead. Find space on the field, get yourself into a good area where if you receive it, it will be more likely you will get yourself into a position to cause the rival team a problem, and if you're lucky, a goal. Just don't forget to celebrate for effect. Pass. One of the most crucial elements of real football is good passing, and Switch Sports Football is no different. It can absolutely make a massive difference between those who just kick the ball and those who are able to find their teammates in a good position. Look at Bert here, passing the ball to his teammates, who are in a much better position to create an attacking opportunity. Passing is also incredibly useful if you're a defending player and you're passing the ball into a teammate upfield, rather than just kicking it and hoping for the best, which is likely to result in the other team picking up the ball. It's a good idea to try and pass the ball to teammates when you can. Just look at how Bert crossed the ball in and then his teammate scored a goal. That's teamwork. And the team can celebrate for effect. Call for a pass. Pressing A will allow you to call for the ball, and it can be really helpful to alert your presence to a teammate. Look at Bert calling for the ball and in good space. And that's a wonderfully curled finish by Bert. Well done, Bert. But don't be annoying with it either, like Bert here. Naughty Bert. Use the mini-map. Look for space on the map where you could get yourself into a good position. Look for where your fellow teammates are. Try to anticipate what's going where. Use the map to see who's where, and if you can, try and kick the ball towards other players on your team, or into space where your teammates can run onto it. Get the ball to your teammates and get those assists in. Simples. Don't be afraid to run with the ball. Sometimes you're much better off having a run with the ball rather than trying to kick it straight away. I know your instinct might be to kick the ball upfield as quickly as possible, but if that's just going to go to an opposing player, it means they then have the advantage. Sometimes running with the ball can help you get past players as they don't expect it, plus it helps you to control the ball, and if you're lucky, you might find yourself in some space to score a goal. And remember to celebrate for effect. Save your stamina. You don't want to run out of stamina at an important time, like Bert here. Instead, you want to try and save it as much as possible for those crucial moments, to get a last moment save, getting that last ditch diving header, quickly moving to a better position, or just to get the ball quicker than your opponent. Use different ways of kicking the ball. It's worth recognising that there's a variety of ways to kick the ball in Switch Sports. Swinging the Joy-Con up kicks the ball higher, useful for defending and trying to clear the ball, or trying to chip the ball over their goalkeeper like Bert is doing here. Swinging the Joy-Con down hits the ball low, much more useful if you're close to goal so that you don't hit the ball over the goal. You can also swing the Joy-Con to the side to kick the ball at more of an angle, which can be useful in certain situations, especially if you're unable to adjust yourself quick enough. Practice the different ways of kicking the ball as they can all be useful, and you'll want to be able to pull off all different types of kicking the ball for different scenarios. Oh, and don't forget the overhead kick, especially useful when jumping. Plus, it looks really cool when you pull it off. Use your head. One of the most important tools is the diving header. Because it's such a torpedo move, it can get your team out of a tight spot and get you the goals. If you have no stamina though, it will take longer to hit the diving header. It can be a bit of a risky move, but when you get it right, it's very rewarding. Use the boundary. Plenty of goals and opportunities come from kicking the ball into the boundary wall of the pitch, so make use of it when you can. Do a 1-2 with the wall, or even use it to score a goal. It's all fair game. And of course, you can celebrate for effect. Just don't take it too far like Bert. Don't stand in the goal. If you're going to be a goalkeeper, Don't just stand there. If your opponents are coming towards you, come out and pressure the attacking player into making a mistake. Not only that, coming out reduces their angle of opportunity to score. Just standing there means they have more space to aim their shot, pressure and intimidate. Don't just let them run with the ball or kick it, get in their way. Make it difficult for them to kick the ball where or how they want to kick it. Block their attempts. Be a nuisance by following their players about, so that they're less likely to get much time or space on the ball. And if all else is failing, try and use some psychological tactics. Intimidate your opponent at the beginning of the game by jumping about like an absolute sausage. Live rent-free in their heads. And that's it really. Remember that playing as a team is more likely to not only get you a win, but that coveted MVP of the game award. So give it a go and let me know how you get on. I hope you find these tips useful. Now go and score some goals for Burt.